It's a gorgeous sunny day at the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper, and Barca begin their final preparations for their Saturday game. Match day 8 of the La Liga season takes place tomorrow night, 9 p.m. in Pamplona against Osasuna. And for Hansi Flick's men, it's an opportunity to continue the league's only 100% record. They have been flawless so far, the Blaugrana, and they'll look to keep that up and move up to 24 points, an enviable tally for this stage in the campaign. While we get ready for the training session, which will take place here with a few novelties. Several players have come up from the B team and the juvenil team. Of course, the B team play tonight against Tarazona, which you can follow here on Barça 1. Here we see the players all coming out. They'll get involved in some activation work. Eric Garcia, Inigo Martinez and Marc Casado are doing work in the gym. Meanwhile, Iker Rodriguez, goalkeeper for the juvenil side, is going to be training today. Astralaga, of course, has travelled with Barça Athletic for tonight's game for the reserve side. Also, Cuenca has travelled to play, perhaps for the B team tonight. Apart from that, of course, a few players out injured, sidelined, unable to train, the likes of Dani Olmo, Christensen, and of course Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who is likely to miss the rest of this campaign. Ter Stegen with that serious knee injury. His road to recovery begins as of last week. Barca will be boosted by Iñaki Peña having kept a clean sheet in the midweek game against Getafe, that 1-0 triumph that could have been a more comprehensive win. Barca's upcoming fixtures before the international break. They take on Osasuna, then it's Alaves in a game which takes place next Sunday. But straight to work for Hansi Flick's men. They come out slightly late from the scheduled time for the start of the session, but we're seeing these rapid-fire workouts. The Barca players around about 45 minutes. Gets the job done, gets the players ready to recover afterwards. They will have over 24 hours rest before the game in Pamplona. And again, it keeps their minds working as well, because these drills are constantly changing. Not just the case of coming out a brief kick about a rondo and then some tactics. Players being mentally stimulated as well. Hansi Flick has brought in a new coaching staff, new fitness coach, and the changes have been noted by the media as well, who've commented on just how strong Barca are looking at this stage of the season, uncharacteristically so. Oh, we mentioned those La Liga fixtures. Of course, there's a game against Young Boys on Tuesday night in the Champions League, just adding to the calendar. And it's been a really busy September, and will be a busy October as well, bar that international break. So there we see the goalkeepers. Iñaki Peña expected to start tomorrow against Osasuna, but we will see Iker Rodriguez training today, the young juvenil goalkeeper. Plenty of rumours about what Barca are going to do with the goalkeeping situation. Hansi Flick says he won't talk about any players who aren't at the club already, but says there might be a look at another goalkeeper, perhaps, just in case anything happens to Iñaki Peña. Peña did play a series of games last season when Marc-Andre ter Stegen was injured. So the session continues for the keepers. It's specialist goalkeeping work, which we haven't seen focused on at the start of sessions so much as of late. Really is a very different kind of training. With Barca's own goalkeeping coach for the specialist work. A lot focused on reflexes, ball distribution as well. This is Barca, of course. As for the outfield players, another slalom drill for them. Well, the man in form for Barca in front of goal, one Robert Lewandowski. 7 games, 7 goals for the Polish hitman. Was on target again against Getafe a couple of days ago. Has earned several points for the Blaugrana already this season, as he plays slightly higher up than he did under Xavi last term. Well, again, plenty of variety in these training sessions. The introduction of the Bosu ball as well, just to get these players used to contact. We spoke about Lewandowski on a couple of occasions. He's charged down fitness coaches during these sessions. He really is in peak physical condition at the moment. Of course, the ball will get involved as well, the smaller regulation size ball, as the players begin the rondos shortly. So next drill up. So he's to move over to the next station. Few players under focus today. Alejandro Balde had an excellent game against Getafe. He was a terror down the left-hand side. Lamine Yamal also came close to scoring Barca's opener and to getting a second goal. Clipped the crossbar with his effort. There we see Frenkie de Jong. Won't be too long before he is back featuring from the start. That will be a welcome return for Hansi Flick. May be the case though that Frenkie de Jong does not come back 100% until after the international break. Here he is exchanging passes with Ansu Fati. Didn't get minutes Ansu Fati against Getafe, still waiting for his first minutes in La Liga. He came on late against AS Monaco in the Champions League. Trying to find his best form this term upon his return to the Catalan capital. Well, the camera focuses in on Lewandowski. Great goal-scoring start to the campaign. One of the top goal scorers in La Liga already. So one of his rivals for that spot, Jose Perez, the score last night for Villarreal. Remember, after this training session, there is the press conference with Hansi Flick at around about 1 o'clock. He'll be fielding questions from the media ahead of the trip to Pamplona. Another player to keep an eye on who's just appeared on screen, Jules Koundé. He might be looking forward to a rest in the international break in around about a week's time. Played in the Olympics, played for France in Euro 2024. Has been featuring for 90 minutes in several Barca games so far. They will not want to overexert him. Ball moved around by these Barca players in a passing and dribbling drill. But we're back over with the goalkeepers who are running through their own particular training session. Well, look who's appeared. Eric Garcia, Inigo Martinez didn't start the session, but they run out to participate, maybe in the more tactical side. Eric Garcia has played 2 consecutive 90 minutes following his sending off against AS Monaco. I said it was important for him to do that. Helps build back up confidence. There is Hansi Flick. Might see him get some minutes tomorrow. The ideal thing for him, he would have to believe, would be to be eased back in gradually, maybe coming on at half-time. Hansi Flick will have his plan. At the moment, competition is fierce up top for Barca. Rafinha, Lamine Yamal and Lewandowski all in form. Doesn't leave too much space for Hansi Flick at the moment. There is Lamine Yamal at the top of your screen, carrying over that form that made him such a revelation in the last campaign. La Liga's golden boy is a constant threat to opposition defences on the right. Likewise, he came on during the second half. Pedri, now instilled as one of the captains of Barca. Moves up the pecking order, of course, in the absence of Marc-Andre ter Stegen. It's Rafinha who's been wearing the armband in the German's absence. Koundé just working on his turning and passing. And the different stations that are set up here at the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper. Well, Hansi Flick will give his thoughts surely on the packed fixture list, as well as Barca's form, and also he's likely to be asked about the Madrid derby, which is an opportunity for Barca to pull further ahead. Real Madrid up against Atletico Madrid at the Civitas Metropolitano. One or both of those sides will drop points. Barca could potentially pull further clear at the top of the table. Another drill being set up for Frankie de Jong. Soon the players will switch to tactical work. Very important against Vicente Moreno's Osasuna, who they play tomorrow, 9 PM that game at El Sadar. Later on today at 1 PM, Hansi Flick will give his press conference to preview the game.
soc jo tu amb la càmera. I ves gramant, encara que estigui enviant. Crec que està fent. Està en manual, però crec que està enfocat allà i allà. Ja veus bé?
Sí, i un grau que tu si no
Intenta quan gravis fer zooms molt suaus.
Cap a l'aeroport i abans està cobert. Abans, a les 12